Hello everyone, welcome back to Classic Cultural. Today's video is about Yash Birla's luxury home. I'm very curious since I love luxury and I also love luxury home as well, so I'm curious to see this house. By the way, we want to thank you for your support, for your comment. We read all the comments and we want to do all your request video, so we want to thank you for this. Let's go.
Home. Please come. Please come with me to this very special place I want to take you to.
Oh,
This is,
what a
I think, a
honor.
very special room. ये घर करीब 100 साल पुराना है. मेरे परदादा जी ने, रामेश्वर दास जी बिरला ने बनाया था. जो इसका जो महत्व है, वहाँ my great grandfather was very much involved in the freedom movement of India. Politicians के साथ उस टाइम गांधी जी के साथ मीटिंग्स चलते थे ये कमरे में, और उनके डिस्कशंस होते थे यहाँ फ्रीडम मूवमेंट के बारे में. यहाँ हम लोग सत्संग भी करते हैं, दिवाली की पूजा भी करते हैं. द वाइब्रेशंस आर सच that I feel very elevated when I come here. So it's more to do with the
Wow.
spiritual elevation over here, because so many great people have sat in this room. Gandhi ji, the father of the nation, all my ancestors, Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel, who used to also come and live here in my house.
Wow.
सब यहाँ रुके हैं. This is the original sofa which is here from the last 90 years. Gandhi ji used to sit
years?
on this very sofa.
Oh,
And
nice.
when he used to live at my house, and he used to sit here, talk about his philosophies, about his ideologies. तो मैं गांधीयन philosophy में भी बहुत विश्वास करता हूँ. Our culture is to give back to the society whatever we have. Our culture is to do service to the society. And at the end of the day, always thank the divine for his grace to give us the opportunity for doing so. For example, we are all pure vegetarians. जैसे मंदिर में हम कुछ चीज जो इनअप्रोप्रिएट है नहीं ले जाएंगे, वैसे यहाँ मांस मच्छी आना मना है. तो मैं खुद कभी आई हैव नेवर टेस्टेड नॉन-वेज इन माय लाइफ. आई एम प्योर वेजिटेरियन. आई हैव नेवर tasted or touched alcohol or any intoxicants. Not only because of Gandhian philosophy, I always have grown up with a very spiritual upbringing by my late grandmother, who's there, Gopi Kumari Birla. She was a person who influenced my thought process when I was growing up by telling me a lot of stories from the Puranas and the Vedas. So I grew up with a lot of ideologies of hers, where she always said that you must conduct a pure life, you must abstain from any intoxicants and kind of habits which are not good for what we believe is our ancestral and spiritual teaching. This is my late parents,
Wow.
Ashok Vardhan Birla, Sunanda Birla, and my sister, my late sister Sujata Birla.
It's really difficult since nowadays I think that is also quite young and not so old. So it's quite difficult since nowadays, almost everyone drink alcoholic, smoke cigarette. Wow.
Birla. They all passed away in a plane crash in 1990. And what I have is only prayers for them. And that's why I have all the satsangs here, so that they can hear the prayers. Because I feel that their blessings, उनका आशीर्वाद हरदम मेरे साथ है, मेरे को प्रेरणा देता है, और किसी तरह वो मेरे साथ हरदम मौजूद है. ये ना ही मेरा विश्वास है, मेरे को काफी बार आभास हुआ है कि वो मेरे साथ है, उनका हाथ मेरे सर पर है. ये है आर.डी. बिरला, मिस्टर रामेश्वर दास जी बिरला. ही वॉज काइंड ऑफ द हेड ऑफ द बिरला फैमिली. तो पूरी बिरला फैमिली यहाँ इनके साथ आके रहती थी. ये घर में अलग अलग कमरों में अलग अलग बिरला फैमिली मेंबर्स रहते थे, पर ये घर इन्होंने बनाया. ये इनकी वाइफ शारदा देवी बिरला है. तो ये भी इन्होंने ये घर बनाया. तो मैं हरदम कृतज्ञ हूँ इनका कि इन्होंने हमको ऐसी लाइफ दी, इन्होंने हमको आशीर्वाद दिया, और जो भी है हम इनकी प्रेरणा के अनुसार है.
Scendo con la pancia a terra, fronte leggermente sollevata. Parto.
Okay, so this room, as you see, of course, it has been renovated as we use it actually as a living space. पर यही कमरा है जहाँ गांधी जी रहते थे और जहाँ सरदार वल्लभ भाई पटेल का स्वर्गवास हुआ. इसी कमरे में उन्होंने जो आखिरी सांसें ली, और यहीं से उनका फ्यूनरल प्रोसेशन निकला बाणगंगा क्रेमेटोरियम के लिए। ये एक्चुअली आरडी बिरला जी का कमरा था, जो मेरे परदादा जी हैं, और वो यहाँ रहते थे। पर जब गांधी जी आते थे तो वो दूसरे कमरे में सोते थे और गांधी जी को यहाँ सोने देते थे। पर अभी मैं ये कमरा को, जैसे मेरे घर पर मीटिंग्स होते हैं, कहीं ऑफिस की मीटिंग्स, ऑफिस नहीं जाना होता है, घर को किसी को बुलाना पड़ता है मीटिंग, तो मैं ये वीडियो कॉन्फ्रेंसिंग है, मैं यहाँ मीटिंग करता हूँ, यहाँ ऑफिस का काम कर लेता हूँ। मी एज अ पर्सन, एज यू कैन सी, आई एम अमैलगमेशन ऑफ वेरी ट्रेडिशनल थॉट्स, very spiritual views, but at the same time I am a very contemporary outlook. So I love clothes, I love fashion, I love contemporary art. So of course on this wall I have some contemporary art which I have purchased, modern art, just to, let's call it funky, which is my word for calling it modern and hip. And on the other wall, which is actually just the opposite, are black and white pictures of again all my ancestors, with some of the people I mentioned who have stayed here. So this is Puja Gandhi ji with my great-grandfather R.D. Birla and his wife Srimati Sharda Birla. And this photograph has been taken at my home, at the entrance where you walked in from. There is Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel, there's Indira Gandhi. So this is basically the history of this house. And then there is a side to me which is my own.
Wow, I like it.
Welcome to the temple. This temple was also built by my great-grandfather with the house. And जैसे परंपरा उन दिनों थी कि हर रोज वो यहाँ आके भोजन के पहले प्रणाम करते थे। उनकी एक भजन संध्या होती थी। उन दिनों पंक्चुअलिटी बहुत थी, तो 7 या 7:15 बजे भोजन होता था और पूरा परिवार यहाँ बैठ के भोजन करता था। और पंक्चुअलिटी, वही टाइम रहना, सबका डिसिप्लिन बहुत अच्छा था कि वो टाइम पर आना ही पड़े। ये तो विष्णु भगवान है। मैंने यहाँ, ये नर्मदा जी से नर्मदेश्वर है शिवलिंग, तो जैसे शिवरात्रि पर या श्रावण महीना के सोमवार पर हम लोग यहाँ पूजा कर लेते हैं। कभी कभी जो सत्संग वहाँ हो रहा है आज, क्योंकि आज वर्षा है, यहाँ भी होता है, तो यहाँ पूरा भगवान जी के सामने, ईश्वर के सामने हम लोग भजन कीर्तन सत्संग करते हैं। बाहर के लोग भी आमंत्रण है, यहाँ बाहर से आ जाते हैं लोग, क्योंकि पूजा और सत्संग में सब लोग पार्टिसिपेट होना चाहिए। I'm going to take you now to one of my most favorite places of this house. Of course, the whole house has got different areas which I love and adore in a different way. But this is something which is very part of my personality, and it's my passion, the gym.
Okay, I'm so curious now. Wow.
Scendo quella pancia a terra, fronte leggermente sollevata. Parto.
Generally, these gym are in the hotel.
On my terrace, which I use nearly every day, 6 times a week maybe. The equipment here is not all new and not fancy. Some equipment is even 20 years old when I started weight training.
Okay.
So I've kept it because I have space, so I just keep adding new equipment. Because every equipment gives you a different angle and a different kind of variation in your workout, which is very important. I basically started my workout when I was studying in the United States. I was doing my MBA there in a place called Chapel Hill in North Carolina. In the evening, it's more students' towns. Everyone used to go to the local bar to have beer, but as I don't drink, I didn't know what to do. So I one day walked into this gym, just not knowing what to do. Let's check it out. I never worked out before that. Never really been there. The sight of that gym inspired me.
A gym like
and
this.
I said, okay, if I have nothing to do in the evenings, let me start coming to the gym. I'm still at it because I have never stopped working out from then, except if I'm not well or if I travel. Then I make up. I work out more before I travel. I work out more after I come back. I make up somehow. So this 4 or 5 times a week on an average is something.
He trained 4 or 5 a week is a lot. I can notice that he has a nice body. I can notice that he train, he do sports, you know. So wow, but it's amazing having a gym like this. I think that these gym are the same gym that you can find in a hotel or in the gym. Not so big gym, but I think a little gym is like this same.
Which I've followed since decades. And the journey started in that first vision of this American gym, which inspired me. Weight training is what I prefer. I love weight training. I do some cardiovascular exercise sometimes, a little bit of walking or running on the treadmill. One of my first trainers was a gentleman called Fezad Kapadia, quite a famous bodybuilder. Unfortunately, he's no more now. This equipment and this is almost 20 years old. But this today seems old. It doesn't even seem new. But I still use it because there is an angle in this which is not an angle in the new machines. This, I maybe just 3 years old. I got it from India only, from a local manufacturer. So it's nothing like you have to get fancy equipment or you have to spend a lot. It's just that I have been doing this for so many years, and whatever I've got, I just keep it here. But you don't need so much equipment. You can just do basic things and you can have a fabulously fit body. Thank you so much for coming to my house and allowing me to take you around and sharing my thoughts and my beliefs. And it was a real pleasure meeting all of you all. Thank you.
Wow, thank you. Wow, I really like this person. I think that he has a great personality, and just one thing, sorry, it makes me like, really? Just because if I think some luxury home, also is very rich because he is is a businessman of the group Yash Birla, so is not strange or weird, but I didn't expect a house like this. But I think that is for his personality is quite balanced. He has a lot of things about his family as well. A lot of things that the sofa where a lot of people sit there, and also the temple, so mixed with spirituality. And yeah, it's quite fancy, but it's fun, humble. I think that he could be a nice person, and he's trained at gym, so I didn't expect a house like this, but I think that it's quite a luxury as well. So I also know that he wrote a book on about his life stories, so let me know if you ever read it, and let me know your thoughts about the chairman, and if you also like the house and what's the part you liked most. Thank you, and please comment below and suggest us new video. Bye.